Getting shredded is so simple, but it's not going to be easy, especially when most people are doing it completely backwards. In this video, I'm going to break down how to actually stay lean forever, not just for summer, not just for a photo shoot, because look, the reality is everyone wants that lean, aesthetic, and athletic looking physique, but staying absolutely peeled is not sustainable, but staying lean absolutely is, and I'm gonna give you the tools to do so. Okay, so first there needs to be a distinction between what being shredded and what being lean is. So shredded is gonna be like under 10% body fat, where your veins are just bulging out, your face is hollowed out, and anyone you've probably seen at that low body fat percentage doesn't look very healthy because they're actually not. But being lean is like 12 to 15% body fat. You have that athletic, that sweet build that everyone wants. You're gonna look confident. You're gonna actually look like you lift in a shirt, and you're gonna look insane with your shirt off as well. Staying shredded and absolutely peeled destroys your hormones. It's gonna destroy your strength. You're gonna have absolutely no energy, and you're gonna just have a drive to do absolutely nothing. That's why like professional bodybuilders who get absolutely peeled, they stay that way only for really important competitions or a very short amount of time. But when you're lean, you look good, you feel good, your training is awesome, and you're finally happy with how you look. There's absolutely a sweet spot to being lean. And in this video, I'm gonna give you exactly what you need to achieve that sweet spot. One of the biggest mistakes that most people make is they try and get super lean before they actually focus on building muscle. The truth is, the more muscle you have, the leaner you'll look at a higher body fat percentage, and the better you will look when you start to lean out. Your muscle is gonna be your base, so you need to prioritize lifting, eating enough, and sleeping and recovering. You need to have a nice strong base before you start to lean out. Once you build a good foundation of muscle, your metabolic rates are higher, so it's actually easier to cut, so you can look lean even around 14 or 15% body fat versus 11 or 12. So there's 3 tools to staying lean forever, and the first is going to be mastering eating in a maintenance. This means you're going to be eating enough calories not to bulk up and not to cut down anymore, but you're going to maintain the physique and the base that you have. So at first, you're going to need to track for a while to figure out how much calories and how much protein you're actually going to need to sustain your lifestyle, and this depends on how active you are. You can go online to a maintenance calculator to get a really good idea of where to start, but you also want to be tracking your weight to make sure that your weight is staying consistent over time. Once you track for a while and learn sort of what's going on with your body and your intake, you can start to eyeball things and eat intuitively, and this is where that long-term leanness actually lives. The second thing you need to be doing is you need to be walking every day. Low intensity cardio is an absolute cheat code for staying lean. 10 to 12,000 steps per day on average keeps the fat off. It improves your digestion, it lowers your cortisol, and it doesn't affect with your lifting at all. This needs to become sort of a lifestyle habit. You need to be more active throughout the day, getting these steps in, doing more active things, and this will literally keep the weight off without even having to think about it. The third thing is one of the most important. You need to lift heavy consistently. So like 3 to 4 days a week in the gym, lifting heavy. Training in the gym a few times a week is not only a great way to burn extra calories, but it's also a great way to build muscle, stay strong, and stay lean. The more muscle you have, the higher your maintenance calories will be. A lot of people, when they're trying to get lean, they focus on being absolutely perfect, and trying to be perfect all the time is not sustainable. It's really just about being consistent with the basics. You're gonna be eating whole foods. You're gonna be training every day. You're gonna be moving around every day. You're gonna be sleeping well to recover. It's all about balance, but if you can do those things 85 to 90% of the time, you are going to stay lean. It's not about starving yourself, but you also shouldn't be out binge eating every single weekend. If you can master the basics, you will get lean and you'll be able to have a body that you're proud of year round. Most people overcomplicate it because of the crash diets, because of the cardio marathons, or because of the 30-day shred challenges that they think is gonna be sustainable. As someone who can stay lean year round, you have to start to master some of the boring things. Focus on building muscle first and maintaining with a structure that you can actually stay consistent to. Those are the real secrets, and now you have it. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for the support. My goal really is to help you guys because I didn't really have anyone to help me along the way when I started. And if you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe because we're building the best version of you right here, right now.